Evening all, and welcome back to Kerbalism. So we are here launching a new craft. This is the Moho Basic Scanner, and if the name hadn't given it away, this is going to Moho. It's a probe, well it's several probes actually, just with the different science settings of the probes that they can transmit back, and we are going to launch it, and it's going to go off, and it's going to end up at Moho there. It has the Delta V to do it. It's got the Delta V to actually park itself in orbit, which is kind of what I want to do. But I am taking advice that other people have left on previous comments there, particularly Term Ultima, that I'm launching these crafts wrong. Kerbalism is harsh. It has failures, it has problems, it has all sorts of things of issues you've got to deal with. The way you should launch a rocket is kind of how they do it in real life. You would fire the engines up, make sure they're working, and then release the launch camps and then let it go. That does kind of make gravity turn a bit redundant. But I don't know whether this can actually take over after you've launched. I'm not sure. I'm going to give it a go. I have realised I missed the wings off this. Does that have a gimbal? It does have a gimbal. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's do a first guess with gravity turn, and what we shall do is we shall turn the engines up. In fact, we should probably actually set the engines up to about 10-20%, quite soft to make sure. The solid rocket boosters are just going to go, if they fail, things are going to go wrong anyway. There are no Kerbals on this, so I don't have to worry about losing it, and I haven't got anything to like recover it. If it explodes, it explodes. But let's give it a try, shall we? Let's change that round, because I thought I did have that the correct round. Let's launch. Everything seems good. Fire up the engines. Oof. And unfortunately, nope, you can't actually use that. But I could have used that to actually launch the system. So yeah, so that didn't exactly go according to plan. I don't actually have any SES turned on. I don't know whether this is doing its thing, or whether it's just watching me. I don't see it tweaking anything, so maybe it's not. Maybe that is just the craft falling over from not having any SES turned on, which is fine by me, if that's the way it wants to go. Let's detach those. It can go boom and fall over. And oh, now it's going. Oh dear, yeah, I thought so. This engine doesn't really have the power required to do this. I was kind of concerned this is what was going to happen. Without the rear wings, it doesn't particularly have the power to do things, although it is giving it a good go. Look at that. Ooh, we may still be in business. Let's let it go. What I plan to do in future, because you've seen plenty of these launches and how things work, is that I'm essentially going to record the liftoff, and then I'm just going to let it play out until we get to orbit, and then we'll come back to there. I might just do some fast forwarding through it as well, but I think recording the launches is going to be exciting, because that's where the things go boom, and things going boom is exciting. Didn't put Kerbal Engineer on this. Could have probably done with that. Although we have got it down here, we can see what our periapse is, so use the built-in tools. Kerbal Engineer is just easier to see. So this has got a main stage here that's going to do things. It's got a little pool engine there. Hopefully, I was hoping this could kind of get to orbit on this here. I did upgrade the engines. I did remember to do that, and I've upgraded some other things on this, so we should be okay. But I don't think it's actually going to get to orbit as it is. I'm not sure. I don't know. We're getting a high apparatus now. Just carry on. Just carry on. Go on. You're fine. You're fine. Just burn up that engine. That's absolutely fine. Bomb. There we go. Okay. So now I'm going to turn the engine off. I'm going to detach that bit there. Show the poodle. Let's get rid of that. And this is the probe. This is our probe. It is 4 different probe cords. Each one has a different report system on it. They are actually all turned on, which is interesting. Don't remember doing that, but yeah. Batteries in between, tiny little engine down here just for manoeuvring when we need to get to, and an antenna. I don't know whether this antenna is good enough to get to Moho. It does 2G, which is 2 gigameters or whatever, gigakilometers. I'm not sure, but I've really not looked at the distances, so I don't know. Okay, so I paused recording there because I was going to get the thing into orbit, and I thought, well, I wonder what happens if I just fire the engine and try and get to where I'm going now. So that would be firing at our apoapsis and just keep going. And Moho, we would actually be within 500,000 kilometers, which is a damn good approach. Look, there we would be. All we need to do is make a tiny course correction like here somewhere, and we could meet Moho nice and easily. So that's what I'm going to do. That was not intentional. That was not planned. Reset my camera here. That's better. Look at the center of mass. Otherwise, it seems really strange when you're trying to rotate the craft and you're looking over here and this is moving and that's not. But yeah, that's not intentional whatsoever. It's not going to use all of our Delta V as well, which is fantastic. Oh, and get ready, go. Awesome. So that's going to work really well. I had the idea of this little poodle was going to push this craft to get to Moho, and then the little engine was going to be enough, hopefully, to put us into orbit. But I don't really know whether that's going to work. Getting a flyby would just be nice anyway. I might try and use some gravity assist somewhere. That was my original idea, was going to be a gravity assist from the moon or Mimus or something to try and get there, but well, we can just burn hard and watch this go and get to where we need to go. You will notice we have stars again. Aha! And we have clouds. When I was having the issue of the game just being a complete whack on me, and yeah, I turned off all my visual mods to try and get it working, and this is distant object enhancements was breaking the star system. There's a fix for it. If you go to the forum thread, you can find how to turn it off and still use it. So there is Moho. That's where we're going. Boom. Okay. So that's going to take us 700 kilometers. That's fine. That's fine. What we can do is when we get here, we can add a maneuver. We can bring ourselves up. I think it's up. I want to do. Yeah, bring ourselves up. That's actually a lot more than we actually have Delta V for. Maybe I should have a look at trying to do a maneuver back here somewhere. Because the further away from the object you are, the less you generally need to get to where you're going. Oh, kitty helping. Speeding up would help. Oh, let's just point prograde then. That's what we're going to be doing here. And let's just see if we can eyeball this a little bit. So closest approach is 700. Let's 6, 5, 4. There we go. So that's the closest we can get on the approach. Okay. Then what we need to do is like here somewhere. We need to bring our nose up. And it's way more Delta V than we actually have. It's a bit of a problem. Maybe I did not engineer this craft as well as I had hoped. Or in fact, hold on, where we are, we're coming out the back there, which is slowing us down. I think the issue to it is that we're actually at a very sort of wacko angle as we are. because I obviously messed up the launch. So let's have a look see here. If we were to do this, no, that would not help. That doesn't actually change our situation at all. No. Okay. So maybe we just need to sort of eyeball it somewhere else and try and figure out exactly what we're going to do, because we're probably going to miss our target, unfortunately. I think we might miss the target here. That's a mistake on my behalf there. Got that one completely wrong. In order to bring our nose up and bring our periapsis down far enough, we're going to need a lot more delta V than I expected. Well, what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to accelerate time until we're out of here, which is only a day, so that's fine. Let's do that. Let's zoom. Oh, we're getting data from something else. Time will be slowing down again. Why is that? What's? Ah, yes, of course. The Moho burn was actually 3 hours away, because I was going to go into orbit and then, yeah. And this one's dual, so we'll probably have a look for that one as well, trying to send a probe out. That needs a lot more delta V than we have here. Let's skip out of the system here. And what we can do is we can actually point retrograde and slow down, and that'll bring our orbit in closer. Maybe just a little bit would help do that. I don't know. Quick retrograde. Speed up. Let's get over this interplanetary threshold. There we are. We are now interplanetary object, and we're going this way. So what we want to do is we want to put in node, so we say there. That's an hour away. And unfortunately, that does actually cause us to move further away. But if I was to do something like that, can I target the sun here so I can get the center? Yeah, so our orbit would cross there. Okay, that's 160 meters a second. And then if we bring our orbit up, no, I think I've got this wrong. There, we need to go slower than Moho currently is. Yeah, it's just literally going to be a case of doing that. Oh, do. $400. $386. That still seems really, really far away. Then if we slow ourselves down, we end up getting within 100. We don't have the delta V for it. Oh, look at that. That's such a shame. We could potentially. Oh, we get an encounter there with Eve, but that's way beyond the delta V usage. So, yeah, this looks like it might be a bust unless go around. Maybe try again later. All because of the launch. All because we got the launch wrong. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll leave this. Let's set an alarm for something over here, shall we? Perhaps there's something we can do there. Maybe we'll try and figure out getting that even counter or doing something. I don't know. But let's add an alarm for new node, and we'll say give us 10 minutes, please. Add the alarm. There we go. That's in 90 days. So okay. So this one, not a good start. So what else do we want to do? Well, we have a contract to build a station in orbit of Kerbin. I don't really think. Where is Kerbin? Kerbin should be. Oh, Kerbin's there. Wow, that's tiny. Yeah, I don't really think that we're in a situation to do that at the moment. A quick look here. Unmet requirement. Valid situation. Right, so they're all working. Okay, so they're all right. What else? What other contracts do we have? Yeah, I'm sort of kind of at a loss as to what to do right now. I mean, we've got a bit of money. I could go and do whatever I want to do, but to get decent things going, I need more research because I need to unlock more things. But I've kind of exhausted a lot of the research here around Kerbin. If I was to unlock that one, we get the herring crew experiments and the chilled laboratory experiments. Now we will unlock the lab, but we need research to unlock that. See, that had a float crew experiment we unlocked there. I haven't done that. Wing atmospheric science. There's probably some things I've not actually done. Mystery goo, things that we can. Kerbalism has the built-in science system here, the science archive. So we could go and say material study, Kerbin. Where haven't we done a material study? Well, I haven't done one splashdown. Flying high, that's quite difficult. Space low and space high, we've not taken a materials, haven't we? Oh, well, that's easy to do. Space high and low on the moon. And Mimus. Ooh. Space high, low, and landed. The only one I'm going to miss there, I think, is landed, but we do have to recover these as well. Let's have a look at our contracts. What do we have? Build a new station. Yep, that one I will do because we had plenty of time to do that. Doesn't give a lot of money, but it's fine. And science data around Mimus. Now that was something else that there was a little trick for that, again, Sir Mortimer pointed out. If I go to the vessels here, and we go to our one that's in orbit of Mimus, because we have that contract. Don't we have a Mimus one? Science rover Mimus. Yeah, that is currently in orbit of Mimus. Okay. And we go to data. Nope, no. Right, delivery system. Data. Auto. Aha. Auto. There we go. And what we can do is, oh damn it, I keep right clicking. Don't right click. Okay. What we can do is we can open this and we can go force run, and you will gain extra science with it. Now, I don't believe you actually do gain the extra science itself, because that would be a bit cheaty. If you did, that would be a bit weird. It does seem to be going up, but once it hits 200%, it counts as a experiment completed, so we can then transmit that data back, and then when we have transmitted that data back, we can it counts for the mission, I believe. So, contract complete. What's that contract? Yeah, there we go. We just received science and members. Ta-da! Contract complete. So if we go into here now, go to archives. There we go. So that's kind of a way you can not con the system, but it is kind of a way you can get extra things. I don't know what this is still counting up, and I don't understand it, because does that mean it is sending science back? Will it eventually get to a point where we just can't use the science anymore? Data. Fortunately, this is a bit struck down here. Let's get to 10 and then I'll turn it off. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. There we go. Transmit. It'll take 4 minutes to get back to us. Let's just speed up time a bit here. No, okay, we already had this data. Ah, right, okay. So, yeah, so there you go. It sent it back to us, but we already had it, so we don't get anything. That's fine. That's fine. I was a little worried there that would be a bit cheaty, but it's not. It's not. The people who write Kerbalism know what they're doing. Have faith. So let's build a craft to do material study in orbit of Kerbin, the Moon, and Mimbus. We need 6 of them, won't we? That's doable. Okay, so the material study is ready for launch. I think the only thing I'm worried about this is the thing burning up on re-entry. Also notice that that's wrong. That should be changed there. There we go. Right. Okay, so engines turn up a little bit. We don't want them on full power. We've got gravity turn. Go first guess, and if I push the button, nothing seems wrong. Hit that, press the launch button. So gravity turn is now in control. It's awesome. It's doing its spinny thing, which I forgot to normally turn off. Roll. Don't usually do that, but yeah, so nothing exploded, nothing went terribly wrong. Let's chase it to orbit, shall we? Okay, so this time around, gravity turn did not do a very good job of getting us into orbit. It threw me up to a 97-kilometer periapsis and didn't apoapsis, sorry, and didn't actually do any circulation at all. We just basically went up straight in the air, which kind of makes sense because those big boosters I used are big. And in my haste to try and get up there, I fired the engine and then turned it off and tried to fire again, and I forgot they only have so many. Oh. But yeah, we're going to dip down 51 kilometers, and I'm really worried that it's not going to be enough to get us out. But I'm going to just dip in, come out, use this engine here, hopefully on the other side to get us out. I just don't know exactly what's going on with this craft, because I think we're going to get caught, if I'm honest with you. I think we're going to get caught. Our apparatus is dropping too quickly. So, if I ditch that side... Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, of course, this only has a little engine on the back here. So yeah, we're in trouble. We're in trouble here. So what we need to do is we need to fire the engine again, I suppose, and maybe not build the rocket as oomphy as I wanted to. But let's do that. Okay, and unfortunately, I kind of need to just go for it now because I don't have the launches, the ignitions on the engine that I wanted to. So I'm just going to go for it, get us out to roughly where the moon is, and try and figure something out from there. Yeah, we're not really in the correct place for this. Let's target. The moon's going to be... Oh, okay. That would be good. And again, I've just turned the engine straight off. My initial reaction is always to just disable the engine. That's a really dumb thing to do. Because, yeah, unfortunately now we're never going to get caught in the atmosphere, and that's probably going to pull us away. And I've only got one ignition left in this engine. So, damn it. Stop using bad engines. You need to stop doing that. Okay, let's get out of this atmosphere and see what the damage is, shall we? Oh, we are still going to get an encounter with the moon. Not good enough. We kind of need to sit in orbit of the moon for a while. So what I'm going to do is get as much science as we can possibly get. So we'll turn one material study and one mystery goo on. There we go. Mystery goo we've done up here, have we? Suppose we have. I'm not particularly paid attention. Flying high, splash down. We've also done it in order of the moon. But Minimus, we haven't done a thing. So we did landed, did we? Oh yeah, we did. Yes. Okay. So the mystery goo is not going to do anything. That's fine. That's fine. You are currently running in Kerbal Space low. Okay. And then when that stops, we will switch another one on, and that'll be Kerbal Space high. And I just need to remember where each and every one of these ones are. Oh, you have actually switched over to Kerbal Space high. Yes, of course, because they can do multiple experiments, but they have a certain limit inside them. Which is okay, because then when that one runs out, we'll just switch to another one. And hopefully we'll get all the science as we go. In theory. That sounds good. But yeah, this I need to plan more. I need to plan more. That's my problem. My problem is that I have an idea and I kind of build a rocket for it, and either my launches go terribly or something goes wrong with it, and I don't over-engineer stuff like I used to. I'm trying to be a lot more conservative, and that really comes back to bite you when you're getting things done. These don't share, do they? Could you have multiple and only have one running? Would that? Because I would have thought that would have run out by now, but hey ho, we will see. Let's speed up time even further. Oh. Material probe's batteries are almost empty. Where's the sun? There's the sun. Aren't you getting solar panel? You are? You're getting some as well. Suppose the science experiments are just using up all the things. So okay, so there we go. So that one's depleted. So now we can turn off that one and turn on the next one. And that will start running. And then that can grab all the science for us. We're almost out of battery or whatever. We're fine for it. There we go. That one's done. Okay, we do need to boost ourselves up, but I don't want to fire the engine because and there was a way to use that engine. I should have put a poodle here. That's what I should have done. Should have put a poodle. Poodles are good. They have multiple launches. They are good. I like them. I like them a lot. What I'm going to do then is let's try and get ourselves in orbit of the moon with this engine. Shall we? Let's give that a go. And see what sort of trouble we can get ourselves in doing that. Then we'll take it from there. This craft doesn't have to return to Kerbin. I could send a rescue craft out for it. That's not a major problem. Oh, hang on. Aren't we supposed to be captured by the moon's gravity? Isn't that supposed to happen here? What have I missed? What have I done wrong? Come on, capture us. There we go. Awesome. Thank you. There we go. So that's getting moon high, which is exactly what we want. There we go. Oh, that one's depleted now, so we need to turn that one off and go to that one. This is really... I understand how it works. Obviously, they switch between them, but I kind of thought that when one started doing an experiment, it would be locked to that experiment. But it's not. That's not how this works at all. So, hey-ho. That poor little probe. Tiny reaction wheel with that probe is all we're using to turn around. But it's doing us proud. It is doing us proud. So let's go, right, what's that? That's 59 minutes away. Let's go 50 minutes there. Oh, stop. Oh, there. Okay, there we go. So we got all the space high. So let me... We need to get low, don't we? Yeah. I'm not going to fire the engine up full power. That would be daft. We're going to come around the back of the moon. Yep, that will speed it up. That will be fine. And what I need to do is I need to get close to the moon. Don't know exactly where we're going to... Let's go down to 50. That looks good. There we go. And now that engine is dead to us, basically. With all that Delta V on it, but I can't do a great deal about it. I need to learn these lessons. I really do. Because I'm not learning them. I'm really not learning how Kerbalism works. Or the new Kerbalism. Off the SES, we don't need that. Where are we going to get low? There we go. Okay, so we are now... Wow, okay, so... They weren't joking when they said close to the moon. Okay, so we're not going to get it on this pass. Yeah, we'll have to do a couple of passes. That's fine. That's fine. We'll do a couple of passes, and then we'll try and figure out to get to Minmus. I think that should probably be our next step. However, that's going to have to wait until the next episode. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.